Good morning, everybody. So I forgot to do my intro in the cars. I was so excited to walk in here, but we're at the San Bernardino swap meet. I got here like at 5:45, and I've already got some good finds. I went straight to pretty much the guy that has the good stuff. The first find I got, this was just from a random guy for $5. Mega Man Battle Network 3 white. And then in the backpack, this stuff was $60. We've got Grandia 2 for the Dreamcast. And I don't know if you can see it, but a green N64 complete with controller expansion pack. So $60. I mean, it's a good deal for the N64. But now we're just walking around. No real particular people we want to go to. Except in a little bit, they're going to do the UFC fight again, so we'll go to that. I'll try to get some video of that because it's pretty crazy. But yeah, when I find something else, I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, here it is, everybody. Pretty early. Lots of vendors. We're looking for a particular one right now, but we can't find him. I don't know if he's here. He's always got video games, and if you get to him early enough, he's got like the real good stuff. He always sells it for under what they go for, so at like half. Pretty good. Can't see him yet, but yeah, I just picked up a PS2 with cords for $15. That was a good deal. So yeah, when we find that guy, I'll let you guys know. I got another find. Pretty good one actually. For $30, I got a Nintendo. And inside was Bubble Bobble. So came with 2 controllers, all the cables, connections, really clean Nintendo. So $30. I keep trying to film these things, but keep asking me like, oh, you got your phone? Are you filming? So I always shut it off. But yeah, got the Nintendo. And right now we're just looking around. So waiting for the good stuff to come out. But I mean, we're still doing pretty good today. Oh, you're finding games in there? Let's see. There's games in here. Found one Game Boy game in here. Nothing special, but I mean, you never know. Could be like man, imagine there's like Little Samson in here. Everybody's passing it up because of all these Spanish cassettes. Oh, just cassettes. All right, let's go, kids. Ooh, all right. Oh, nothing yet. All right, well, hopefully we'll see you guys in a bit when we find something. So, yet again, the UFC fight was pretty epic.
Ridiculous.
Getting shut out by, all the bigger guys. I still got some good stuff, but
How much for this?
there was too many guys there trying to shut me out. Resellers, scumbag resellers. They know who they are.
I want that one bad, but I don't want to spend that.
What are you gonna do? They're gonna be the way they are all the time.
Yeah,
so next time we'll dominate the whole table and they won't even get in. But yeah, I would have filmed, but man, people were like knocking me around and shit. It was almost like a fight. So I know I haven't really been showing much game footage, but man, it got pretty ruthless. So we'll see. We'll find something with games and I'll show you guys some stuff. But I mean, I got a lot of good stuff, so I'll show you guys that. Pretty sick. I already have it in television.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you got any NES games? Nintendo games?
No, bro.
No?
Look, Greg.
That one kind of looks tight. I mean, I hate Xbox, but I love obscure games. It sucks that it's not the real case.
Yeah.
how much is this?
No, 120.
How much for that?
Oh, I'm trying to sell the whole thing, bro.
You wouldn't just sell that? I mean, it doesn't really have to go with it.
Yeah, but it's, you know, people buy it kind of when it's all complete.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like
40
this.
bucks, bro.
40? All right. I'll come back.
All right.
How much? I mean, what were you trying to get for all of it?
120. I'm saying a good deal for everything.
Yeah.
All the games.
Well, because I already have pretty much all these games and,
Oh, you do?
and the system, so
Yeah, I guess I'm looking for somebody that doesn't have it.
yeah, that's the
Wants to
best.
collect it and stuff, yeah. Sorry about it.
¿Cómo los restos?
Hola, doña, baratos. Barato. ¿Cuáles son, doña, esos? A 3 se los doy.
Me dijo que a 2.
Échelos. Hay que alegar tanto.
So this was pretty much it for all the games that you had?
5 esos, doña. Yeah, that's it, bro.
All right, no Sega Dreamcast or nothing like that. All right.
I got this one. I think I'm gonna give it to my son.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's pretty common.
common, or?
Yeah, it's a pretty common one. I mean,
It's
it's a re-release from the GameCube.
My
So,
Collins probably has it.
but I mean, it's a good game though. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. Yeah. All right, man. I really wanted that IntelliVoice, but I don't know, 40 bucks. Kind of a lot.
Es 75 cents.
Oh. Well, I'm about to hit up someone right now who's gonna give me some manuals, so I will take you guys with me.
Quên hiểu rồi, quên.
What's up, guys? No NES stuff? Hey, did you guys bring the manuals?
That one's 70.
I forgot, but one of the controllers for the system didn't work.
For which one?
For the Super, right?
For the Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got extra ones, so whenever, yeah, next time you guys come by.
Because I even had them separate, and I put them together, and I got that, but I didn't bring the other
Okay. Yeah, just next time you guys come by,
Yeah.
I'll give you another one because I got a crap load of them. So.
one. Yeah, but like I said, I literally forgot how to too.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
But
I
have
definitely.
those, so you know, if you have them.
Yeah, I think I needed the Mario 64. I mean, I just need the box now, but I didn't have any of these ones, so cool.
So yeah.
Sweet.
Like I said,
Was this all the NES that you guys had? You didn't have any other ones?
remember the extra I told you I got from that one box?
Yeah.
It's 12, right?
Yeah.
12.
All right, sweet. Well, thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
Sweet. Freebies.
What?
Some freebies.
Oh, did you have any?
All right. See anything else?
Do you have any more games? That's it? Oh, it's just, okay.
Aye. Too scratched. And it sucks they're sports, but I mean, if you're going for a whole collection, you have that one?
NBA?
Yeah. Maybe you can get it for $1, fool. Some 8-tracks. Huh?
Like $1?
Oh, probably the movie.
$5?
Yeah, nothing much here. Look at this. Today we got Madden in a little wagon, a collapsible wagon. Hey, show him what you got, buddy. That's pretty cool, huh? Show him what it does.
Trash can brought it.
Twist it up. Winds it up and it moves. Cool, and look at this. Full backpack full of stuff. Pretty good stuff. Not too bad of a day. Well, let's walk around. See what else we can find.
You should play with stuff like that, Mama.
See you guys in a bit.
Hey, man.
This reseller, fool. This reseller way. Crazy.
Armored Core
That's a good
2.
game. That's a good game, fool.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm over PS2. Unless it's like a valuable game, I'm over it.
Hey, sorry, fucking Russell reseller. Oh. Us guys who are just starting out, you know?
You don't even like PS2 either, bruh.
No, I'm just kidding.
Rampage form. That's a good one. Yeah.
Special dog edition.
That's how mine looked for a while.
Special Atreyu edition.
What are you guys looking at over here? Some fire trucks.
That's what I heard.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, let's go, buddy.
Let me please look at this over here.
You guys didn't see it, but trash can just grabbed my butt. It was pretty epic, I guess.
I'm into that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's hot now. It's like 10 o'clock almost.
I feel like we're just looking at like the leftovers,
Oh yeah.
you know?
Well,
Everything's
we've been
just
here for
ripped.
hours, full, and we got like all the best stuff.
Yeah, everything's just, you know, oh, here's everything I have left.
All right, well, if there's no more footage, then I'll see you guys in the car. All right, guys, we are all done the swap meet. Got my buddies Greg and Trash Can back there. You guys know him. Found some good stuff today. We got here early. Hit up the guy I wanted to see. Got a Jungle Green N64, Grandia 2 for the Dreamcast. You know, some really good stuff. Did that UFC fight, basically. Table War. Next time we do that, I'll have one of my buddies film it so they can see, you know, what we got to do. I mean, it sucks. All those other guys are pushing me out, but I still got some good stuff, so pretty good. We're gonna go eat right now, but gonna get home, get everything together, and show you guys what I got. So see you in a bit. What's up, everybody? So all done with the swap meet stuff, and I got some really good stuff. A lot of good stuff to show you guys. So okay, I went on Wednesday like I usually did, and I just wasn't finding anything. So I just didn't even film. I found one game. I got it for like $5. It goes for like 10, 15, so it was pretty cool. But you know, I mean, it was pretty weird to not find anything on a Wednesday at the Rubidoux swap meet. But still, I didn't have this game in my collection. GoldenEye 007 for the Wii. So I mean, pretty cool. $5. Not a horrible deal. So as the week went on, Friday came around, and usually I try to go to yard sales, but there wasn't really any posted. So I was like, you know, whatever, I'll just go to the swap meet. So I went to the swap meet on a Friday, thinking I wasn't going to find anything, because every other time I've been on a Friday, there wasn't that many people there, and there just wasn't anything. So I started off, you know, just walking around, not really finding much, and then I saw a booth that had 3 games. Now, this kind of sucks too. I didn't even bring my camera Friday. You know, it was just kind of a spur of the moment type of thing. So it sucks because I did find a lot of good stuff on Friday, but I did, you know, I did do filming on Sunday, and I found some really good stuff on Sunday. So this week's swap meet video is not too much footage of like game stuff, just footage of, you know, us walking around and finding stuff here and there. Sundays are pretty hard at the San Bernardino swap meet. You know, there's a lot of sharks there. You got to get to these places quick if you want to get anything. And you know, I'll get more into that when I show you the finds from Sunday. But from Friday, it was pretty good. So my first booth, I walk up and they have a bunch of Game Boy games stacked up, and he said $1 each. So I got Dexter's Laboratory, Robot Rampage, Monster Rancher Battle Card GB, and Toy Story. So $1 each, not a bad deal at all. Now this next one, I walk up and he's got a setup of a reseller. So you know, kind of think like his prices were going to be crazy, but they weren't. Like they were pretty reasonable. And then he goes on and tells me that his mom sells on Sundays at the Rubidoux swap meet and his dad sells on Sundays at the Van Buren swap meet. And I know them, and they have high prices for, you know, selling video games. So it was weird that he had all this stuff and he sold it for next to nothing. So first, I'll show you these two PSP games. I got two PSP games. These were $5 each, but I think when I came down, I paid $34 for everything. And it wasn't that bad at all considering a couple of the games that are in there. But these two PSP games, we got Crush. It's complete. It just looked like a really cool, obscure type of game. And then this one, I'm pretty sure this is a PAL version game, Valkyrie Profile Lenneth. And I think from what I was seeing, the PAL version goes for a little more than the US version. So, okay, next I'll show the Game Boy games. These ones, he was asking like 2 and 3. Well, he said he quoted them at 2 and 3, but I mean, we came way down when the price, you know, if we counted everything out, how he was pricing it, it would have been a lot higher. But he wanted like 2 for Game Boy games and 3 for Game Boy Color. So I got let's see, 4 Game Boy Color games and 4 Game Boy games. So the Game Boy games are, we've got Dragon Warrior Monsters 2, Tara's Adventure. I picked this one up because I have the box and manual. Looney Tunes Twubble, Bubsy 2, and then Kirby's Dream Land 2. The label is messed up, but it's when I put it in, that's what it is. It's Kirby's Dream Land 2. Pretty cool because this one's kind of valuable. I mean, it sucks that the label's all messed up. And then a Game Boy camera. I couldn't really get this to work. I mean, I didn't try it in an original Game Boy, so I don't know if that's what it needs to be in just an original Game Boy. I tried it in a Game Boy Advance, or no, an Advance SP. Yeah, and it wouldn't work. So I don't know. But I mean, you know, it was cheap. He pretty much threw it in. And then the Game Boy Color games, Woody Woodpecker, Toki Tori, Monsters, Dracula Crazy Vampire, and then Dragon Warrior 3. So pretty good titles right there. Next, the Super Nintendo games. Some pretty cool ones here. We've got and these ones were probably the cleanest labels, except one of them was pretty bad. Tom and Jerry. These ones he quoted at $1 each, which is weird for a reseller, you know, considering who his parents were. I didn't get it. But I wasn't gonna question it. Alien 3. This is the one with the messed up label. It sucks because this is actually a good, you know, more valuable type of game. ActRaiser, you can see the label, pretty messed up, but I mean for $1 I still grabbed it anyways. And then this one was sitting right on the top, so this was the first game that I grabbed when I opened the box. Illusion of Gaia for $1. I mean, pretty good deal right there. And then next, a stack of N64 games, and these ones again he quoted them at $1 each. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Knife Edge, This one's probably the worst looking one, but I didn't have it in my collection, and I rarely ever see this one. So I mean, when I do, if I can get it for cheap, I'll label upgrade. But for now, I mean, all these games work too. So International Track and Field 2000, and this one's pretty messed up. But there was another one in there that had a way cleaner label, so another copy of that. F-Zero X, and then 2 copies of Star Fox 64. So, I mean, getting all these games for $1 each, you know, that was a pretty good deal. So like I said, $34 is what I paid, what he came out to. So not bad, you know, for a couple of the games that were in there. Okay, these ones are next. Just walk up, and this lady just had a bunch of games just sitting out. I think I paid $20. Yeah, $20 for all of these. So not a horrible deal. First, I'll show the PS1 game. So for PS1, complete long box Gex. I love getting long box PS1 games. Sega Genesis, we've got a loose card of Chakan, or Chakin, however you say it. And then complete in box Subterranea. And then 2 NES games. We've got Mick Kids and Daydreamin' Davy. So pretty good games right there. I didn't have any of that stuff in my collection. Okay, next one. This one was just sitting in a box. It was like the only game they had, but I got it for $1. Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot Warped. So pretty good for $1. A lot of dollar stuff. This guy, he does like the storage units and stuff, so he just got boxes full of stuff. Now it was weird. He had a box full of just cases and manuals for PS1 games, and then he had a binder with a bunch of just the disc-only games. So I brought a bunch of the cases that I wanted and walked over to the binder, and I mean, I didn't really find any of the ones that I wanted, except like a couple. He was asking $5 each, but this was the only one that I really wanted for $5. So I got a Rogue Trip. I mean, $5 is kind of a lot for a PS1 game, but I mean, it was complete and pretty good condition. And it goes for a little more than that, so, and it just looked really fun. So pick that one up. Now next, this was sitting on a table, and I was surprised it was still there because of how much he, you know, charged me for it. Story in this one is this guy is another one that does storage units, except his setup is he has big tables and he just pours everything out on the tables. So I mean, it's a lot better. You could see stuff easier. I'm sure his stuff sells a lot quicker than having to dig for it. He said he paid up on this storage because right in the front were 2 boxes for PS4s, two PlayStation 4 boxes, and he was like, you know, sweet, you know, they're probably in there, and you know, I'm gonna make, you know, decent amount of money. So he said he paid up for it, and when he opened them up, there was only 1 game inside the boxes. One of them was empty, and the other one had 1 game. So he was disappointed, but I mean, it's kind of like, you know, the chance you take when you do storage units. But the 1 game he had for PS4, Grand Theft Auto 5, it's complete, like brand new shape, $10. Really good deal considering this one's still going for like $50. So pretty cool to add that to the collection. It's only my second PS4 game, but still a good one. I did want to get that one, you know, the first person mode and stuff like that. So that was it for Friday. So pretty good haul for Friday. Okay, moving on to Sunday. This was really good. Now, I always, on Sunday when I go to the San Bernardino, and we're going to go there again this weekend, there's a guy there, and every weekend he has new stuff. Every weekend. I don't know where he goes to find this stuff, but it's really good. And he sets aside the really good stuff in the front of his truck, in his cab. So you get to him. I get to him as quick as I can. There's always another guy that goes there, but I still, you know, it's like snatch and grab kind of thing, and you got to be quick. So he's bringing out the stuff. Of course, the other guy goes straight for the PS2s because I don't know how this guy sells them. He pays $20 each a PS2, and I mean he sells them like candy. I guess I don't know who's buying them, but he's he was preoccupied with that, and then he brings out this game. Actually, hold on. Before I went to that guy, there was another guy I went to that somebody said had games. I picked up one game from him for $3, or no, $5. Mega Man Battle Network 3 White. So, $5, not bad. It was one of the only Mega Mans on the Game Boy. I think there was only 2 of them. This was one of them that I needed. Okay, so back to the story. So yeah, it's me and this other, like, this guy's a shark. I mean, he's pretty ruthless. He steps on. He doesn't care. He treats people. When it comes to video games, he doesn't care. I mean, it's pretty ruthless. He got a lot of people holding stuff for him. He's not really a hunter. He just he spends a lot of money. So it's pretty much snatch and grab. So while he's focused on the PS2s and a couple GameCubes, the guy brings out a box and this is in it, and I immediately grab it. So Jungle Green N64 with expansion pack with matching controller, came with all the cables, works great. And then this was the last thing that he brought out, and I mean, I reached for this immediately when I saw it. Grandia 2 for the Dreamcast. It's complete, and I didn't have it in my collection, so pretty happy to get that. The manual, I mean, both the discs are in there. Really, really cool. Nice to find this complete. I paid $60 for both of that. Now, with this guy, it's kind of like he doesn't haggle, because the other guy pays up for everything, so he doesn't mind. If you don't want to give him what he wants for it, he'll sell it to the other guy right in front of you. So I give him what he wants. $60 is still a fair deal because I could make more than that on just the Jungle Green. So pretty much this would be for free. So he was doing 40 on the Jungle Green and 20 on this, but in my mind I was thinking, $60 for a Jungle Green N64 with expansion pack is still a great deal. So yeah, I mean, you have to pay up at this swap meet, but if you want the good stuff, I mean, and he gets good stuff every weekend. I mean, there could be a weekend where he'll have Little Samson, and he doesn't go by what it goes for. He just, if he knows it's a good game, it's like 20 or $30 every time. So, I mean, completing box games, he charges like what they go for, less than what they go for, card only. So, pretty good. I'm trying to make a good rapport with him, showing him that, I don't mind paying the money for the stuff and get in his good graces, so I'll start getting more of the good stuff. So yeah, paid up for those. Next, we were just walking around and got a PS2. Came with cables. Usually, like I was saying, the other guy, he'll get PS2s with no cables, no controllers, $20 all day long. He pays $20 for them. So I got this one with the cables, and it came with one game on the inside for $15. So I was pretty happy about that. Pretty stoked. Next, we were just walking around, we went through this swap meet like a bunch of times, as people were setting up, and this guy just set this down. So for $30, I got an NES, came with all the cables, two AC adapters, which is nice, 2 controllers, and then a game on the inside, pretty good one, Bubble Bobble. And this one might actually be cleaner than my copy, so I might be doing a label upgrade on that. So this, I mean, it's a fun game no matter what, and it's kind of going up in value. So $30 for that one. Okay, next. Now this is the fun one. Now the same guy that I get the Jungle Green and the Dreamcast game from, later in the day, I think he starts at 8 a.m. He does, I mean, I call it like a battle royale type of thing. It's pretty crazy, but what he does, and I've explained this before, and it's hard to get this on camera, because I'm basically in the thick of it. So next time I'm gonna try to get one of my buddies to film while it's going on. But he sets up a table, and he has his like assistant friend or whatever. You line up around the table, and he takes the crate and just empties it out on the table, and you just snatch and grab real quick, and it's cutthroat. Now, this week it sucked, man, because I was basically weeded out by all the other resellers. Like, they all work together, and I mean I got some stuff, but the guy right next to me got like Saturn games and Dreamcast games. Nothing like super crazy, but still, you don't find that stuff ever. So it kind of sucks that that happened, but I still got some pretty good stuff. So I paid $20 for what I got here. Okay, we've got Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes for Atari. Pretty cool one right there. A couple PS1 games. We've got Army Men World War. Tenchu Stealth Assassins. And then this one is a Japanese game, Racing Lagoon High Speed Driving RPG. So pretty cool, you know, for a Japanese game. It looks, I mean, I don't know anything about it, but it's pretty cool. And I have a modded PlayStation, so I think this will work on it. One GameCube game, because I didn't have this one in my collection, and it's complete. I mean, still even got the stickers on the inside. Dragon Ball Z Budokai. You can see on the inside, it's pretty minty. The disc is like unscratched. Still got the little Atari stickers. Clean manual. So pretty happy to add that one to the collection. And then he had this one in the back of his truck, like it wasn't in the crates, but a complete like professional edition of Hitman Absolution for the Xbox 360. So pretty cool. I mean, there's, you know, a lot of good stuff in here. Like you get this nice booklet. Open it up. There's bonus content, the game, and then whatever this stuff is, the manual, and this art book. So pretty cool right there. The way that he did it was he wanted $5 for this one and $3 for the rest of everything else. So pretty good deal, $20. I don't really like, you know, I'm not trying to collect so much for Xbox, but something like this is pretty cool. You know, you don't see stuff like this in the wild all the time. Okay, so that was it for like the crazy stuff. Now we're just walking around. This one, I had sold a couple bundles to these guys, and they sell at this swap meet, and they told me, you know, just come by and we got some manuals for you. You know, they don't do anything with manuals; they just sit. So they gave me a stack of 5 manuals. I got Cruisin' USA, Super Mario 64. And I don't think I had any of these manuals. GoldenEye 007. Star Fox 64, and Toy Story 2. So pretty good freebie right there. And then the last game, just, you know, doing our rounds, people, you know, set up as we go and stuff, and this guy just set these games out. Nothing special, but I didn't have this game in my collection. It's a Tengen game, Rolling Thunder for the NES. So pretty cool. Paid $3 for this one, so not bad at all. That was all for the swap meet finds. I got one more little find here. This was I just hit up a Goodwill, and then there's this like consignment shop right next to it. So at the Goodwill, I got Bugs Bunny Lost in Time for the PS1, and they were having a half-off red tag sale. So regularly it's $1.99. It was $1, so pretty good. And then at the consignment shop, this game is a little higher than what they were asking. So this one's cleaner than my copy. The Lost Vikings for the Super Nintendo. I paid $15 for that one, so pretty good deal on that. That was everything for the swap meet video. So yeah, pretty good stuff. You know, I got some really good deals on stuff. I'm really happy with it. Like I said, the San Bernardino swap meet is really cutthroat. So, but we're going back. You know, I find too much good stuff there all the time. So we'll definitely. I'm gonna try, and like I said, I'll try to get one of my buddies to film that battle royale that I keep talking about. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you guys next time.